All right, hello everybody. Welcome you guys back to my channel. In today's video, what we're going to do is we're going to explain how to connect your sewer hose to your dump station correctly. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, there have been a couple of changes made to the channel if you guys want to be updated. So if you guys can tell here, we are going to be going over some tips on how to connect your RV sewer hose to the dump station. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to talk about this. This is what we call a 90-degree universal sewer adapter. This is the 90-degree universal sewer adapter. So what this is designed to do is this is designed to fit into the ground of your RV sewer hose or RV dump station. This unit is designed to fit into the ground of your RV sewer hose dump station. As you can tell, it does have the three-ear design. The three-ear design is basically going to allow the unit to be sturdy connected, have a sturdy connection on your Valterra waste, on your sewer hose dump station inlet, okay? Another thing that you also have is your sewer hose. This right here is your Valterra Silverback sewer hose. So as you can tell, this unit is allowed to expand and retract. This unit is basically a 15-foot kit. Basically, at this end, what you're going to get is you're going to get a revolving sewer fitting. As you can see, it rotates to make sure that the hose lays flat onto the ground and making your RV sewer hose dump station connections. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach this end to our RV. We're going to attach this end to our RV. And after that, what we're going to do, we're just going to lay it on the ground, okay? All right, so after we lay it on the ground, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our other end, which is going to be our 90-degree universal sewer adapter end. This end swivels as well to make sure that it lays flat on the ground when making your sewer hose connections at your dump station. We're going to take this end right here. We're going to connect it to the universal sewer adapter. Once that is done, we're going to connect our sewer adapter to the ground at the dump station. And then that is it. So ladies and gentlemen, that is how to make your sewer hose connections at your dump station a lot better. So ladies and gentlemen, even though I'm not far away from the dump station, what I'm doing now is I'm showing you guys how to connect your sewer hose to your dump station at this time. So ladies and gentlemen, another thing I wanted to tell you guys about is when you're connecting your sewer hose to your dump station, you have to obey certain laws about this unit, okay? You have to obey certain laws about this unit, all right? That includes having an airtight seal in the ground. Also, it also requires that you have a seal at your dump station, all right? So ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to having an airtight seal at your dump station, that is required by law in some states, all right? Even Georgia too, all right? So ladies and gentlemen, where I live in the state of Georgia, we have to use RV sewer hoses at the dump station, all right? So ladies and gentlemen, that is something that we have to use at the dump station at this time, all right? So ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to emptying out your black water and gray water tanks, you have to have an airtight fit in the ground, okay? So let me lift this end up so I can show it to you guys real quick. So this is the end that goes down into the sewer inlet. This goes down into the sewer. So this end right here basically goes down into the sewer like this. Basically what you do is you take this end right here and you take it and put it down into the sewer. And basically what you're going to do is I'm going to disconnect it so I can show it to you guys real quick. So you can see it has a 3-inch slip, a 3-inch, 3.5-inch, and a 4-inch threaded fitting, which allows the unit to be sturdy and leak-proof at this time. All right. So that is basically going to be it for how to understand your RV sewer hose at your dump station. All right. So that's basically going to be it for the Valterra Silver. That is going to be it for the review. So ladies and gentlemen, that should do it for today's look on how to attach your sewer hose to the dump station correctly. Have a great day.